News every 15 minutes, weather every 10, and sports twice an hour.
Newstalk, KGVO, AM 1290 and now 101.5 FM.
You're listening to Montana Morning with Peter Christian.
Extra security for the Grizzcat game in Bozeman. Good morning, everyone. It's Montana Morning. It's Thursday, November 19th. Right now, the sky is cloudy. We have 30 degrees in Missoula. Don't forget the winter weather advisory till 11 o'clock on Friday morning. Our newscast sponsored by Bulls Eyewear. They offer some of the lowest prices in town on contact lenses, where I get my glasses, too. See Lynette at Bulls Eyewear, 2910 South Reserve. Montana State University is enacting extra security measures for Saturday's Grizzcat game in Bozeman based on guidelines provided by the Department of Homeland Security. The recommendations came after last Friday's terror attacks in Paris. The gates will open at 10:30 a.m. for the 12:10 kickoff. Fans are encouraged to allow extra time to enter Bobcat Stadium prior to kickoff and re-enter if they leave at halftime. President Obama and the EPA's Clean Power Plan could have a devastating long-term impact on Montana's economy. U of M Bureau of Business and Economic Research Director Patrick Markey presented the findings of their Clean Power Plan study yesterday in Helena to a group of industry professionals. One of the possibilities could be the closure of the Colstrip power plants.
That's one that calls for the closure of Colstrip, all four units, and it goes beyond that. But I'll just say that the job losses are significant, and over 7,000 jobs lost statewide.
Markey said the study breaks down the repercussions of the EPA's plan and how it might affect Montana's economy.
In a nutshell, it involves a lot of new spending on replacement generation and transmission, and also walking away from what is already a performing asset, sort of the premature retirement, if you will, of a productive asset from the point of view of the economy.
The study was commissioned by Northwestern Energy. On Tuesday, President Roy Sangstrom announced cuts coming to faculty positions at UM. In response, a group called Missoula Advocates for the University is passing a petition and has gathered over 200 signatures, asking the U of M to stop cutting courses, programs, and adjunct positions. Louis Schneller, spokesperson, said the cuts will likely be worse than the administration is making them appear.
A lot of times what they'll do is they'll take several part-time people and cut several people in the place of 2 or 3 full-timers. They'll cut it. It doesn't say how many full-timers they will cut, but the way we see it coming down, the numbers are going to, increase over what was reported.
The petition says any attempt to balance the university budget should begin by introducing significant cuts in superfluous administration positions. Schneller says cuts in teaching staff limit class availability and will damage the credibility of the university in the eyes of prospective students.
Kids that are going to school now are complaining about not being able to get classes. One gal from Texas came all the way up here to get a degree in the classics, and she was very concerned as she signed the petition that the language classes and some of the other prerequisites that were necessary for that degree weren't going to be available to her.
Along with cuts in administration, the petition also asks for cuts in, quote, expensive junkets, receptions, international trips, and cruises. A dead grizzly bear found near Seeley Lake has sparked an investigation by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Spokesman Ryan Mooring explains.
We are seeking information on the shooting death of a male grizzly bear that was found alongside Highway 83, approximately 10 miles north of Seeley Lake in west central Montana. We retrieved the bear's carcass on November 6th, and we estimate that it died sometime between November 3rd and 5th.
Grizzly bears are a protected species, and a reward is being offered to anyone who can help in the search for the poacher.
Grizzly bears are managed by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. They're a protected species under the Endangered Species Act, and so there is an investigation underway. We're working with the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks on the investigation. We're offering an award of up to $2,000 for any information leading to a conviction.
Shooting a grizzly bear can bring large fines. Earlier this year, a Browning man paid $30,000 after being convicted of shooting 3 bears on his property. Every year, 2 weeks prior to the Grizzcat game, the Missoula community comes together to help prevent hunger in Montana with the Can the Cats promotion. Missoula has lost 14 of the last 15 years in that competition, and events and marketing coordinator Kelsey Olson is hoping to change all that.
Right now, we're about halfway through the drive. We're pretty on par with where we were last year. We're hoping to beat our record. Last year, we were at 120,000 pounds, and this year our goal is 200,000.
She describes the effort to beat last year's total.
We still need at least another 30,000 pounds. that will kind of push us over the edge of beating last year's total, hopefully.
The food bank also set up a texting service to donate this year. You can text Nourish to 52000 to donate $5 or to 91011 to donate any other dollar amount. Olson says $1 is equivalent to 1,000 pounds of food. And the state is reviewing its criminal justice system with the goal of reducing spending and lowering recidivism rates while improving public safety. State officials say despite a general decline in the crime and arrest rates between 2008 and 2014, the state prison population and corrections spending have increased. The commission will recommend legislative changes based on the results of that study. Newstalk time now is 6:38.
Newstalk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station.
Clouds and snow showers today. A winter weather advisory has been issued. We could see up to an inch or two of snowfall by Friday morning. Temperatures will be in the upper 30s for highs today with lows in the mid-20s. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for KECI 13.